Hey, Wire, what's up? Hurry up, there's a freaking...
Hello?
Hello, let's do this.
Do what?
There's a bandit hideout.
Oh, here, let me join your posse real quick here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I don't even have a horse.
Why the hell don't you have a horse?
Well, because I was just joining your session when you sent me that.
Oh, I see. You joined it so fast, I figured maybe you've been bored
I've
recently.
been playing alone for 4 or 5 days because I've been sick at home with the flu.
Oh, you've been home, huh? Sick with the flu, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw that post a couple hours ago.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright, let's rock out. So what do you think so
I
far, this new
still
update?
I spent too much money.
What do you mean? All the clothes and stuff?
I spent all my money.
You goofball. I didn't buy it. Well, I take that back. I did buy something. And I regret buying it too. But I didn't
I
spend
regret.
money.
Oh, I spent money. I regret buying the
I'm the
one
nicest
outfit
guy.
that I bought. But
Yeah.
I did buy the fast travel for my
Camp.
which is pretty awesome. There's like somebody behind us.
There. Oh, you just killed the guy I was shooting at. Oh my
Sorry.
god.
Which
Why you
one's
gotta
the
take my
leader?
kill
Is that the
haywire?
leader?
The guy
That's
with
the
the
leader
main
right below
guy
us.
there.
Right below us. Right below us, right?
Yeah. I fell
Where's the
down into
other-
the ravine, so
Where's the
yeah.
other dude at?
I'll get him.
There
Don't worry about him.
there he
Get these
is.
guys that are coming after me. Hi, mister. Bye, mister.
You mean those guys?
Those guys. Yeah, them dudes.
Oh,
Yeah,
if I
sorry.
disappear, it's because I'm throwing up again.
Ew. Yuck. Alright, good to
I
know.
have had the gambit of the flu. Everything that the flu has to throw at you, I got
You
it
got
all.
it, huh? Look at
Yeah.
you.
Not part of it, all of it. I got it
Go
all.
go big or go home, right? Haywire?
Yeah.
And you're gonna do both. You're gonna go big and go home. Nah. Ah.
Holy shit, how am I going to get to that guy? Oh, I can get to him.
This guy over here, he's being like a coward and everything. Don't worry, I'll be
Well,
with you in a minute. I'm just taking all this stuff off of your little dead posse here. All your dead friends and stuff. Don't
I've
you
been
worry.
playing Red Dead for about an hour, and then I take a nap. And then Red Dead for an hour, and take a nap.
Yeah.
Although today I haven't had to take a nap, but I had to go get my grandchildren from school, and that was all the energy I had in me.
Yeah.
Don't take but a nod and I'm gone.
Just take a nap off that dude. This guy is down in the mud. Ew. How do you fall in the mud like that and not get mud all over you?
Very
Weird.
carefully. It's a finesse kind of thing. Ha ha ha.
Oh, I got my new white boots all dirty walking in that mud. Son of a bitch.
Quit walking in the mud.
I have a very cool outfit on right now. I'm very proud of it. I should be because it cost me a fortune.
Very nice. It don't look much different than the outfit you had before. Oh, the boots. Yeah.
The
I got
pants and the
hat
boots are all different. The
and the
hat's different.
hat.
I love the shit out of this hat. I could do without the snakeskin band around it. No, I bought that cold weather outfit. I'm kind of regretting I did that because I already had a cold weather outfit. But it was the only way to get the boots and the hat.
Yeah.
I mean, the boots and the pants. It's the only way to get it. Because
Yeah.
the pants and the boot are not... Whoa! Who the hell shot me? Fucker. That was a
That
player.
guy.
That was a player.
Yep.
Where is this
No,
player?
I know what you mean. He's up in the ravine now, I think. Outside. There was an outfit that I wanted to get. But, shit, he's chasing after
Shooting
me.
at you, too?
He's chasing after me, yeah. He's not shooting at me yet.
Where is he?
Over yonder. Dead. For a griefer, this guy sure does suck. Anyway, yeah, I know what you mean. I bought the outfit because I couldn't get the pants otherwise. They had the pants, but they're not available yet. And then they also had different versions of it, but they never had this version that comes with this outfit.
Yeah.
So, like, I bought it, and then turns out I hate it. I don't like the pants. They're not what I thought they were. Because you only get so much of a view with the pants in the special outfits.
Oh, for shit.
So it's like,
That is... yeah.
it kind of ticks me off. This guy's gonna end up making us turn red or something.
Well, I gotta kill him one more time and then we can be done. Is he like level 2?
No, probably. He's just like, oh, I'm gonna go kill something, okay? You're not getting away that easy. Alright, here he comes. How am I hog time? Wow, you don't have to hold it anymore? I told this horse to go bye-bye. Nicely
This is-
done, Haywire. I love the way that you executed that. Pun intended. Get it? Yeah, execution.
Yeah, oh, don't make me laugh.
I'm sorry. No barfing. No barfing, Haywire. No
Is
barfing.
he coming back?
If he's
Are you
smart,
done, you dumbass?
if he's dumb, he is. But if he's smart, he'd bail out.
Where's he going?
I think he's taking off.
Are you coming? Are you leaving?
He might be a little upset, but he might be leaving. Like, oh, these two, I picked a fight was wrong, freaking crew.
The guy tackled me and shot me in the face. I'm not. I'm done.
The woman hog-tied me, and then the guy tackled me and shot me in the face. It's not fair. So, yeah, I'm not so sure I'm really that impressed. I got a $1.50 freaking bounty for that guy. That little moron.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said,
50. It's only 50 cents. It ain't no $50.
$1.50.
$1.50?
Yeah.
Well, when you go to pay it, it's usually 25 cents because we're so far good on honorable that it lowers it when you go to pay it.
Yeah, I read a little bit about it, and apparently if you reach $10 bounty, then the bounty hunters actually start coming after you. And
Yeah.
If they get you, then they take the full thing. But if you pay it off before then, it's only like half the price.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not sure I like the DLC that much. To be honest, I'm kind of upset because I hear that they haven't really fixed anything. I mean, I still have a level 1 horse, so they haven't fixed
Oh, I haven't
the
had
horses.
that problem at all.
Well, I looked at the thing and it's like got no bonding level, and on top of that, I don't have any of my abilities. You know, I can't skid or anything like that.
Weird.
And,
I haven't had that problem at all.
I haven't been able to play any
You got time to help me out?
any missions yet to see if their missions are fixed or not. But
They're still buggy.
yeah, I heard they were.
The Undertaker and Armadillo had his wagon stolen.
Yeah, they're still buggy.
Very busy man. I wonder
I like what they did with the player thing, though. People will leave you alone now, that's for sure.
Yeah, the the blip thing seems to be better than I expected it would be because, like, I got on that day and I was in Tumbleweed because I did like a free roam event or whatever, and so
Yeah.
afterwards, and that's another thing too with the free roam events. Every single free roam I did, yeah, every single free roam event I did since the DLC, I've been put in Tumbleweed, so it's kind of frustrating.
I think it's,
But
well, I think
anyway,
that's because of the amount of people that are playing. I
but
just
anyway,
was in one earlier,
was ya?
and there was only 4 people in it.
Oh,
And me
weird.
and 3 other people. That was it.
Huh? That's
And I
weird.
can't get into a showdown right now because they must be fixing them.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, because
anyway, I did a free
they're
roam
doing an
event.
update on, yeah,
No, go ahead.
they're doing different showdowns. So I think tomorrow they'll have, or not tomorrow, Tuesday, there will be a whole bunch of options on it.
Oh, okay. So
So
yeah.
you were doing
Anyway,
one?
I did a free roam event thing, and after it was all done, I ended up spawned in Tumbleweed and stuff, and then the there were players outside of Tumbleweed, like south of Tumbleweed, just moseying around, not very far away, and they were dark, 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 dark red.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. My work's calling me.
What the heck do they want? I'm surprised you don't have to take this job and shove it, retone on there. Better hurry up, there's a guy walking this way. Not a player, but a NPC guy. Might just have to kill him. You don't see me, la 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 la. Turn around and walk it away. I will murder you with my knife. Oh dear. Wait, hang on a second, what happened? I think something happened. It broke. Oh, great. Well. Oh, hey, look, I got horse stuff. Oh, hey, look, I can skid. I guess the ultimate test is if I can do the little dancy horse.
Sorry, what happened?
I don't know, the mission just failed or something. Recovery, I don't know, nothing. Something strange stuff. Weirdness.
Oh. Weirdness.
Yeah, so I guess, I don't know. McFarland's Ranch is now a no-go.
The what?
Gonna do Langton right here.
I got that dude's blood all over me. That's
Oh,
funny.
yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, I got out of that free roam event, and then I spawned in Tumbleweed, and there was a group of players, like I think it was a posse, outside of Tumbleweed, south of Tumbleweed or whatever. They weren't very far away, and they were, dark, dark red. And then, I fast traveled out of there, and I think I went to like Valentine or something, and I could still see them, like on the radar.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
can still see them all the way across the whole map.
Yeah, you can see
When
them like
they're
all the way.
red. Yep.
Yeah, when they're So
Which
I
is
was
cool.
I was happy about that because I was afraid it wasn't going to be very much different than the blue players. Oops, I just did a posse assassination, son of a bitch.
What'd I tell you when we first met? I was the biggest bastard I knew and proud of.
Well, they integrated it into the part of the game.
Moron.
So
What
if
do you
you
mean?
the killing other players, it's integrated into the game. It's just you gotta choose how you do it. You just can't randomly go kill other players.
Yeah.
Find out just who I am.
Are we ever gonna get to these guys? Are they all across the map? I wonder.
You got it.
Yes.
Maybe it won't take. Oh shit!
Eliminate
Furby.
Furby 93.
In 5
Well, let's
minutes.
ride.
Where in the hell is he?
Tall trees.
Oh, he's not too far. Let's
I
go.
guess I'm gonna put a waypoint on him, but can we cross country this?
I don't
Yep.
think we can get a. Well, I hope he's probably on a shit horse, and we got two of the best in the game.
Yeah, his little blip was like grayed out, which is weird.
Wonder if that means other people can't kill him.
I'm not exactly sure what that would mean.
Oh shit! That was not a shortcut. That was a cliff-ish thing. I didn't even see
Come
his
up here.
blip yet.
Come up here to the left. There, shoot. Never mind.
How do
Yeah,
you
I don't
find
know
them
what's
if you
up with
can't see
that.
their blip?
Well, probably because he's a friendly, or he's mostly friendly player, so I don't
Makes
know
it
if he
harder.
understands that we're after him or not. Oh yeah, now he's bailing. We can't see his
Did he
icon
change
just
server?
yet, but
Oh, there he is.
I don't see it yet on the radar.
Well, I just went to
So-
the map. He's not on the radar yet.
Yeah,
We're pretty close to him.
yeah, I know. I don't know where I'm
Come
going.
on.
Oh yeah, there he is. He's on the trail. Right here.
I keep bouncing off trees and rocks. I'll be with you in a minute.
Quit bouncing off trees and rocks.
Ah,
you
son
want?
of a bitch. Now I'm crashing.
Kind of sucks because you have to go to your map every 2 seconds to try and trace him down, but yeah,
Oh, there's the road. He's still on the road.
yeah, he's still going. We need a navigator, really, to be honest.
Let me look.
Now I don't know which way
He's
he
straight
went.
ahead of you. He's bugging. He's going around. Keep going. Keep going to your right. To your right. You're almost on him. You're real close. There's one of his problems is just staying on the road.
Yeah, but he can also probably see where we're at on the map, on the radar.
You can't see him yet because you're literally right around the corner from him.
Yeah, I can't see him. Which way, right or left? Okay, hopefully
Stop.
he went
Turn
right.
around. No, he went up into the woods. He's up above the T in tall trees.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. If you go up right there, he's to your left just a little bit. And I'm almost there.
Yeah, he's gonna see us coming. If he's like right on it, if I'm like right on him. Okay, he's coming right at you. He's coming right at you now. If you don't move, he'll be like right on you in a second. He might end up right behind you. Come on,
Behind me or
Sable,
in front of
go!
me? In front or behind?
He probably end up behind you. Yeah, oh yeah, he's behind you now. He's going back the exact same way he came, so... Yeah, I don't like this at all.
It's hard to do it.
Yeah, you can't even see it. There's no chasing him down without having the map right on you. Oh, he's right there, right there, right there. Nope. Unless that was some dude that just spawned in. I don't know if that was him.
That was some other dude.
Nope, that was some other dude. Yeah, go to the right. I was like, why the heck did he stop?
You gotta...
Yeah, I do not like that at all. That makes it impossible. It's impossible to do that.
The only time that wouldn't be hard is if it was a bad guy that's red all the time.
Yeah, and I don't like that you can do that. They should always target bad people or whatever, or they shouldn't even have it available. Yeah, that shouldn't even be a thing. Unless they have people, that are close by, you know, that are evil. You know, that mission shouldn't even pop up. Unless you can realistically reach them and then also see them on the map, because that's dumb.
Here comes the guy you shot.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, you're cool and everything. Why is he ghosted out for me?
Why did he pick me to shoot?
Because you probably weren't ghosted out. I got ghosted out all of a sudden.
Oh, he just ran by, shot us, and then left?
Yeah, I'm gonna message him or whatever. He's level 110 supposedly.
107?
10. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, I don't have the energy. I don't feel like spending the time on him.
He just didn't like getting shot for no reason. Hey, it's not our fault he spawned right in the middle of our thing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Last time I was here at Sean, I couldn't get in the door. It wouldn't let me. I thought it was something to do with I was too good, had too much honor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I suppose there's much. You still ain't much of a conversationalist now, is you? Anyway, that ain't my concern. Unlike robbery is my concern, especially the noble art of highway robbery. My family has been robbing stagecoaches for 300 years. On 2 continents we have. So I speak as a man of rare experience in the matter. So,
Yeah, it's definitely different now.
a stagecoach for you. Another one. Plenty of loot hidden on it. So they was telling me.
Oh, I got a stagecoach robbery to take earlier today.
The fair city of Blackwater. Through the Great Plains to Manzanita Post. Perfect. I reckon.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Go and rob the thing good and proper. Make yourself rich.
Manzanita Post is in Great Plains.
Oh, and that took too. Wow. They fixed the stagecoach ones.
This one is right there. It's headed this way, so we'll probably meet it there.
Whoa. And we're killing everybody, that kind of thing.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I tried to just rob a stagecoach. I put my bandana on and everything,
Yeah.
and they killed me.
Yeah,
So
the
I'm like,
bandanas
okay,
don't work
game's
too
on,
well.
fuckers.
The
Don't
bandanas
work
don't
like
work
it
too
does in
well.
the story mode.
Well, that and they were glitched last time I used it. I couldn't take it off.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, I would have used it a lot more. Probably honestly would have rocked the damn thing the whole time, all the time.
Probably.
I don't like the lower half of my chick's face.
I can't wait till they do the full non-beta thing and I can make another character.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also really ticked off that they
Is that
nerfed
it?
the...
That is it.
I'm also really
Got it
ticked off
already.
that they nerfed the hunting. Like, all the carcasses are pretty much half the price now. Alright. Whatever, I shot you like 5 times, bro. Oh, come on, for real? Target the guy in the freaking cart.
Why did you do that?
Why did I do that? Because I want your stuff.
I want your stuff, buddy. Buddy Rowe.
We got a witness.
Yes, absolutely, it's yours. Jesus Christ!
Get out of my way.
Oh my god, he got away. Hold the phone. I gotta go catch this witness. Crime reported, never mind. Only $2.10 now.
Oh shit. People coming. Why are they not dying right away? This is ridiculous.
I don't know, but this is just making my bounty go up. I don't like it.
Where's the zombie at?
Shooting through the ground, apparently. I can't see him. So apparently he's dead. Get this other bag.
I got the bag. I got a bag.
Yeah, never mind, you got
Only
it.
2 bags.
Sorry, I was removing the waypoint.
Don't be sorry for that. You
Oh
taking
good,
it
I
right
didn't
back
get
to
any
Sean?
additional bounty for killing those guys.
No, when you're in a mission, it doesn't affect the other side. I did notice. Oh, there's bad guys coming. Or good guys coming, because we're the bad guys.
Yeah, right. I can't figure, my horse can't figure out life. There, him's dead.
Oh, I didn't. When I was playing by myself,
Yeah.
early in the morning, I was getting into free roam events, and I actually won 2 of them.
Very nice. Turn wagon.
But yeah, the 32 showdowns have not been working very well at all.
Yeah, I've been thinking. I watched a video and it said that they were nerfing all the cartridges because they want people to play the showdowns. Well, if the showdowns are broken,
Oh,
then why?
Then what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the last 3 days, I've only been able to get into about 5 showdowns.
Have you?
They just wouldn't load. I end up with black screen of forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I turned mine in then.
Oh, it's automatic?
Yeah. I thought you had to give it to the guy. We doing this one? Long arm kills challenge?
Why not?
Alright.
I don't get to see those now. You're the posse leader.
They don't pop
Shit,
up for you
I got my
anymore?
right guns. They don't pop up. Nope. You gotta tell me.
Huh.
Alright. You gotta get up. Dog. Is this gonna load? Are you still on black screen?
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. And I have no hat.
Oh, there it goes. And I got a hat. What is it, long arm?
Yep. This guy over here is kind of lost, looks like.
God damn it.
He's not that lost.
I don't understand why a repeater does not kill people in 2 or 3 shots. I don't understand at all that.
I just killed somebody with one shot. You've been murdered, son.
I can't even find anybody.
Long arm kills, dumbass. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure there's very many people here. Where are you, Haywire?
What?
Where are you?
I'm in the Chinese Luxon something.
You're not supposed to tell me, because now I can blow your head off.
Oh, it's all in?
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, bullshit.
You got me. Somebody get you?
That was that you?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit. I had terrible time for reloads. Just terrible time.
Yeah. Where you at? Why can't I find you, dum-dum? Whatever.
You talking to me?
I don't know. Somebody was
Random
hiding.
people.
I don't know who I was talking to, but somebody who was hiding really good. Probably you. Did you just kill me? I didn't see.
Oh, shit. The Mexicano, I don't like that guy. He's killed me like 3 times.
Okay. I've killed Dodgy Logi like 3 times. This guy's on top of the freaking rooftop. Oh, no, he's not. He's the Mexicano. Yep, he just killed me again.
Yeah, he's...
He's got himself a nice little hidey hole. Oh, nice job, anyway.
Sorry.
Did I even hit you? I think I missed you completely. Damn, now I'm down by 2.
Damn it.
Sorry, broski.
Fucking Mexicano guy.
No, that was me.
Is that you?
Yeah, that was me.
Hey, don't kill me again. I got the lead.
Don't kill you again? Oh, shit, I just died. I'm tied now. I got a tie at 8. There's somebody up ahead of me.
I think I got it. Yep. I think I won that.
Damn. Long arm kills. Competitive award, 50 XP. I can't see the details.
Yep. I won it.
I can't.
Did it load yet for you?
There
You
it
got
is.
second.
Haywire 133, spitting on everybody. Yeah, I got second place. Surprised the Mexicano didn't get it. He killed a lot. He killed me a lot of times.
He killed me a lot of times too.
Well, see, that's where it's weird. Like, he killed me, or he got 8 kills. I got 8 kills, but I died 7 times, and he died 5 times. But he only got 2 points. I got 8. I don't understand that.
Maybe he wasn't moving around. Maybe he's killed the same person. There wasn't. See, there's not that many players in that now.
Yeah, I didn't notice, or I didn't see how many there were. But yeah, you can tell there's definitely a lot less.
Yeah, they're minimizing how many players there are, I think.
Yeah, we didn't end up in the same session again, did we? Oh, yep,
Oh, I
that's
don't know.
broken.
Yeah,
No,
you're right there.
wait, you're right there.
You're right there. I can see you running around, frolicking.
No, this is frolicking, 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 frolicking.
I have a 50-cent bounty too. I gotta go pay that. Where the hell's my horse?
Mine's over here trying to figure out life.
There's Papa.
It's easier to carry that on in your hand than holster it.
Might as well pay the bounty while I'm here.
Well, how did Pepper get hungry on that? She wasn't even in the game.
Well, you sure messed up that last thing, didn't you?
Oh, hey, I got a treasure map.
Do you?
Yeah, I ranked up to level 70. Guess we could see if old Angus here has something for us.
You after more work? Another one here
Maybe
with
they
some
fixed
money
this
under
one.
the
This one
table,
hasn't
I
worked in a
assume.
long time.
Caravan escort.
I swear I've had gout that's more fun than this job. Anyway, that awful Gray family at Caliga Hall needs some protection for a wagon traveling from the city. I'm told the money's good, not that I'll see more than a couple of cents for my trouble.
Nothing doing right now. Not for someone of your level of expertise, anyway.
Well, that was rude, Anus.
Yeah. No go on this one. No.
Oh,
Player
Oh, you're a target.
assassination.
you're a
I've
target.
been targeted for a player assassination.
Where's this player at? Oh, that player,
Is really close.
like, right there. Should we just go to that? What is it? Is that him?
Ready 14 and something or another. There's two of them.
Well, we can just shoot it out with him, I guess.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Are you gonna run, or what do you think?
I kind of want a different position.
Then right here?
Yeah. Slow them down for me.
Well, I tried. They killed me.
And I got the law after me. That's kind of stupid. Alright, 5-cent bounty now.
God damn it, it killed me again. It's alright, as long as you survive.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't let him kill you.
Well, I spawned and then got on my horse and they were... Fuck, here he is again. Fucking A. Trying to defend you, but I keep getting shot.
It's alright. I got some other butthole after me too. He got me. Pump action shotty. Yeah. Didn't want to be in town, but whatever.
Well, you died once, I died 4 times.
I only got one kill though.
And why did it only target one of us? It usually targets both of us.
I don't know. I think player assassination and posse assassination are two different things.
Oh, that's true.
try the stupid Angus mission again since we got interrupted so rudely.
I'm gonna stay out here this time. Maybe that's part of it.
Monkey could do this job, and they probably pay it more. Here, take this.
Fly wagon.
I don't know what it says. I don't really care, but apparently there's money in it. Well, get going then.
Yeah, I have unopened parcels. Rockstar, your game is foobar.
Not working.
No.
I wonder why those players are staying that beat red all the time. That's not what they do. They just kill other people.
Probably. Might as well go see what True Line is up to.
Going to roads?
Yep.
There's a fast travel right here.
Yep.
For $1.
One whole dollar.
Like to go to camp is only
Yeah,
$1 now.
I think I've seen that.
And leaving camp is only $1. Well, depending on how far you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay, before you take a mission, give me a second. I have to go to the bathroom and I need to get some more orange juice.
Okay.
So I'll be right back. Well, actually, I'll be here. I'll just not be on the gate.
Excellent work last time. Morning, man. Eh? What? Really good stuff there.
I did not know that orange juice mixed with 7-Up is very good. Did not know that.
Yeah.
I learned that this week because it's the only thing that would stay down.
Oh, really? You've been eating saltine crackers?
Crackers, and I've had enough chicken noodle soup to suffice me for the rest of the year.
Yeah, right there. I hate chicken noodle soup.
No, I love it, but when it's the only thing you can eat for...
What in the world was that noise?
My ice maker.
Ah.
My non-ice maker, because the ice maker part doesn't make ice. I have to I have to go buy ice and put it in there. But it's still expensive.
Well, that's good.
Are you guys still working on those Slurpees? Oh. The only thing that makes the 7-Up and orange juice better is some vodka in it.
You're not someone to walk away from a money-making opportunity, are you?
Alright, I'm back.
Ah, so, these buggers. Well, they've all robbed him blind. Blind! Took his wagon and took his dignity. Out bloody raiders. We cannot stand for that, can we? No, we cannot. Go rob it back from them. It was the bloody Braithwaites, I believe. They're the bloody worst. I don't have anything for you.
Really? Another one?
Wow. Impressive, Rockstar. That's the best way to make money. Make sure that your game doesn't work. So that way, the only way to make money is to buy it.
Well, it is still a beta, so I'm sure they're fixing
No.
shit that they think needs fixed and not needs fixed. Oh, hey.
I'm
good
convinced
idea.
that it's not going to change. Beta's not going to make a difference.
You don't think so?
Not a bit.
Oh, you're at the fence and I can't even, I can't see you. That's
I
weird.
can see you.
Did you get your jawbone knife?
No.
He sells them here. It's a rare knife that's only be available for PlayStation players for a while. You can't get it no more. No,
Oh, I
there
can
now.
get a
I can see
hatchet.
it. Jawbone knife's pretty cool.
And then get a machete. Machete.
Machete.
And get baked beans.
The jawbone knife and the shotgun are the two. You want to see the jawbone knife before you buy it?
I can't even buy it. I don't see it.
It's not in there. Should be.
Oh, there it is. I can't afford it.
$105.
I spent too much money.
I know the feeling. It's cool though.
Oh
You see
yeah,
it?
cool. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I spent over $1,000 this week. In game, $1,000 in game and $9.99 in real money.
Hmm.
The daily challenges are pretty cool. You get 200 experience for every one that you complete.
Yeah. I have to check mine, by the way, see what I gotta do.
Some of them are pretty hard to do though.
Tobacco, smoked, or chewed. 005. I can do that right now.
I'm doing that right now. I just saw it. Shit. I'm not. I'm out of cigarettes.
Well, I give you some of mine, but I can't.
I don't have any chewing tobacco either. I'll just go buy some chewing tobacco over here. So yeah, I was going to tell you the story mission, or the stranger missions have not been working very well this week.
Lovely.
About every other one worked for me.
I'm not too impressed with it. Although
It's
what?
still fun. It's just taking me longer to level.
Yeah.
Need me some chewing tobacco.
What else we got for daily challenges? 2 seagulls plucked. Camp themes updated. Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah. Some of them are dumb, some of them are alright.
Potsy feed started or accepted. Huh.
Hey.
I think that's about all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I've yet to get all of them done. The first day, I had all of them done except for killing 3 players with dynamite.
Yeah, I had one that was kill 3 players off a moving train. I'm like, yeah, that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Unless you get a bunch of people that are willing to get in a line and, you know, have themselves murdered.
There we got the tobacco one done.
Very nice, very nice.
Lowered my stamina all the way down to nothing.
Yeah.
What else is in there?
I'm figuring out what I could do to replenish it.
Well, we could go out to the island and do the seagulls and the feathers. I'm pretty sure right along there we're going to find seagulls and feathers. Oh, I know what the other one was. I spent like 2 hours on Tuesday trying to find 3 brown bats. I could not find any.
Mm-hmm. I jumped on the other day and saw that one. I'm not really interested in going out of my way to do these challenges, to be honest. Who is this genius?
I don't know, he thinks he's cool, he can run in circles.
No. Let's see if I can do my tough guy nod.
Did you buy that?
Yeah.
I haven't done that. I thought about it though.
Not, can't do it on horseback. What's up with that?
That's not what I wanted.
Why won't it work?
That's not what I wanted. It stopped raining. Did it stop raining? I don't know. Sorry, dude. We're in the middle of the road. Trying to get my coat on, and I got... You can now save 4 things to your horse.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
I guess there's different versions.
Yeah? Yeah, I haven't bought one of them yet. I don't have any money right now to buy them anyway. Which one's that?
Shoot 'em up. That's one that was there in the beginning.
I got access to the Panther saddle now in my stables, but I want 18 gold for that shit.
Jeez.
And I think you should just get it. We earned it in the story mode. Give that
Yeah,
shit to
yeah.
us. And on top of that, the saddle that's on this horse is the best one for the horse. They have a new thing in there now. When you put different saddles on your horses, it'll tell you, it turns red if the horse doesn't like that kind of saddle.
It
Have you
turns
noticed
red
that?
if the horse don't like it?
Yeah,
Wow. That
the
is
stat.
bad.
What do you mean?
Well, hang on a second. Say you spend a bunch of money on a saddle and your horse don't like it, you can't use the fucking saddle.
Well, you can use the saddle, but the stats, you'd have to go look at it. This is how I interpret it. So, if you take the horse you're riding in there and you put one of the special saddles on it, one of them is better for that particular kind of horse,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Because if you look at the stats, they turn red if it's not for the horse. That's what I think. Which in real life is there. I mean that does happen in real life.
Yeah,
Horses are
imagine.
picky on what they have on them.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be interpreting that wrong. It could be just they're turning the red part because it's below the threshold of what you want to use.
Oh, what it probably is it's not as good as what you have. What you
Yes.
can put on it. It's not like when you have something
It's
that
not
is
the
better. It decreases the
right.
stats of it because you have something that's better.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So the beaver saddle that I have on this horse, it was all white.
Yeah.
If I put the panther saddle on him, two of them, the Stanima and the heart one, are in red,
Yeah.
but they're negative 20 and negative something.
Yeah.
But the thoroughbred, if I put the panther saddle on the thoroughbred, he's all white. That's why I think it has something to do with the horse.
I see. Yeah, I really don't know what to do now.
72 degrees out here, and I got a coat on.
Hunting is now less appealing because it doesn't, make as much money.
Oh,
I guess we can try an Anthony farm then.
God damn it. He's been broke a long time, though.
Yeah.
And they must be working on Alden because he has been grayed out for a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
You have returned victorious. I like that. So you're interested in some work, huh?
Bushwhack.
That's good, ain't it? You're after work, and I got some. This is something a fair few is chasing. But maybe we want it more than they do. And that could help. These folks has robbed a bank. Awful. And we are gonna rob them. They should be heading up to Emerald Ranch. Just take the whole wagon there and all right? We'll find the loot later.
Holy shit, he worked.
Okay, we get to hunt down a wagon, and they are out yonder. I'm sorry, out yonder. Hello, tree I didn't see.
Playing this game by yourself is kind of boring sometimes.
Yeah, I played a couple of days, or a couple of minutes the other day. And you were online, and you know I was playing Fortnite, and I'm like, okay, well nobody's playing Fortnite, and I'm getting killed like crazy, so I'll jump over to Red Dead and see what you were up to, and then all of a sudden, you know, you weren't online anymore, so I'm like, oh crap, well.
I'm here. Whenever you're ready. Oh shit.
I played for a few minutes and kind of looked at the clothing and everything else and was pretty upset with what I saw.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with this DLC, to be honest. It's, you know, I hunted a cougar.
What does DLC mean?
Downloadable content, DLC.
Oh.
I hunted a cougar because, well, it was like right there, you know, and I went and turned it in, and I only got $6 for it. I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, they lowered all of that stuff. Everything lowered in
That
price.
ticked me off so much because, like, that was my main source of income, and it was my main reason to play alone. You know, it was like, I can do that while I'm by myself, but now they've kind of ruined it for me because now I don't make as much money, and now I don't have any incentive to do it anymore, so I don't really feel interested in playing the game anymore. You know, it's like, it's just, I've lost interest in it. It's just like, they've not at all fixed anything they said they were going to fix, or at least that needs to be fixed. Like the bugs with the horses, that was giving me problems. The missions, the missions are giving me problems. You know, it's fun to play with people, but doing these missions and having them broken stuff all the time, it's really annoying, and it gets, you know, it gets pretty lame, even when playing with friends and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't have, we should be able to do missions, you know, as we want to, and not have to deal with, you know, going over here for nothing.
Them not working.
And then, because they're not working, yeah.
I agree. I agree. I'm just hoping that when they're done with the beta, that's all away.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I don't think they're done with I don't think it's gonna be any different. They'll take the beta tag off of it, and it'll be the same game. It won't be a better game. And here's the reason why. The economy. So
the economy.
Exactly.
Like the economy, the country's economy.
No. The in-game
the internal game economy.
The in-game's economy. They have so that you have to buy stuff, but in order to buy stuff, you have to pay money, real money for it. So they're greedy. It's basically a greed thing. Okay. So Rockstar is put in the game where you can make money, but it's very, very difficult to make money. But on the other hand, you play with other players that make your game gameplay difficult because you know, players attack you, or you know, if you do missions and stuff like that involve you, like the free roam events and stuff like that, or that involve you, you know, putting you up against other players, you have to have the, you know, pretty much the top of the line guns and ability cards and this, that, or the other, all the perks and everything you can get to get the advantage, or at least make the playing field level, you know. But all that's locked behind money, like paywall. So you're either buying it with real cash or you're grinding it out. And here's why I don't think it's going to change. Because Rockstar's greedy. They see that, oh, well, I could just bump this down and make them force them to pretty much buy the stuff with real money, which earns us money, you know. And instead of actually playing the game because you love to play the game, you're playing the game because it's the only way to level the playing field between yourself and other, you know, other players. So you end up with the point where, okay, there's people out there who have enough money they could just spend $1,000 on, you know, buying gold bars, and, you know, they could buy anything they want in the game and have it right then and there, you know, and it makes no difference to them. And they could be level 3.5 or whatever and have everything in the game, right? Well, the problem with that is that, you know, people like me who don't really have the money for that have to either grind or pay money, and you're stuck trying to grind because you don't want to pay real money for it, and your gameplay sucks because everybody who has the ability to just pay for it is just so much better player than you because they've unlocked or they've bought everything that, you know, that they need, and they have everything that they need. So, you know, my point is basically is that Rockstar has already they've already demonstrated this. I mean, they've docked the freaking payout for carcasses all across the board. I mean, if it was
what did it go down
if it was going to change into the real game, they wouldn't do that in the beta. What would be the point of doing that in the beta if it wasn't already their intention? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think they're playing with the economy and God damn it! I just got disconnected.
Oh, really?
Don't turn that in yet.
No, I'm not. I jumped off. But what were you saying? You think they're tweaking things to see how it works? I think they're just
tweaking things to see what people like, what they don't like.
Well,
and it's a learning curve. I've been through it with World of Warcraft. They did a lot of shit I didn't like, and then they turned around and changed it all back to the way it was because people quit playing.
Yeah, well,
and it's a learning curve. But as a company, if they're not making money anyway, like you said, they're not going to really put much effort into building anything if people aren't going to keep playing the game.
Right, but here's my thing though, with World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft that's that one franchise. All right. Now, World of Warcraft is made by who? Epic Games, right?
No, made by Blizzard. Blizzard Entertainment, which is bigger than Rockstar.
I thought Epic Games is affiliated with World of Warcraft because I read somewhere, no. I watched a video somewhere that Fortnite is a creation of the same people who created World of Warcraft. I know it's by Blizzard, but I thought that Epic Games is also an affiliate of Blizzard or something like that.
Well, I think Epic Games is one of the
parent
other
company or something?
No, Blizzard's the parent company of Epic.
Blizzard is the parent company of Epic? Okay,
yeah.
So anyways, as I was saying, World of Warcraft is a singular franchise. It's just WoW. It's just World of Warcraft. But they have like 20 freaking update packs for it now.
Well, there's more than that.
Or more than that, yeah. It's like
they would do an update. They would do an expansion once a year and an update every 6 months.
Right, but Grand Theft Auto has been out since 2013. You know, and I'm not saying that that's anywhere near in comparison to what WoW has been, but they do kind of the same thing. You know, they drop an update, and if people either don't like it or they like it, you know, they either buy into it or they don't, and then that's the thing. But with Rockstar, they drop an update, they don't make changes. They don't change their game. They either people like it or they don't. They're still going to make their money, and they'll just drop something else that somebody else likes, you know, and they'll just continue to make their money because Rockstar knows that people love their game enough to pay for it. And for the most part, they are right because, you know, I've talked to a lot of people that are like, oh, you know, I'll never buy shark cards, and you know, I think shark cards are dumb, which is basically the same thing as gold bars for Red Dead. But they end up buying that shit, man. They're like, oh, they just dropped this DLC, and I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna buy it, you know. And the biggest mistake, in my opinion, that Rockstar made with Grand Theft Auto was the Arena Wars DLC, which was the most recent DLC that they gave for Grand Theft Auto, which was, I think it was December 20th or something that dropped, or maybe it was earlier. It was December. I'm pretty sure it was December of last year that DLC dropped. Okay, and what they did was they basically put everything in that game at either a price or a lock, or locked behind a rank. You have to earn a certain rank to unlock a cheaper price. Okay, so basically, for an example, there's a car that you could buy in the game that's you could pay for it, you could buy it at the buy it now price for like $2 million. But if you play the game that the game mode that they dropped with this DLC and earn an unknown XP or unknown rank, because it was all random, you can unlock the car at a cheaper price. So instead of paying $2 million, you'd only have to pay like $1 million. You know what I mean? So you sit there and you play this game, but okay, it's basically like the rank system is in Red Dead. It's, you know, the same as the rank system is in Grand Theft Auto. You play the game, you earn experience, and you rank up. Well, this is different because it was called Arena XP, you know, or Arena Experience or rank or whatever. So it was just specifically to that one DLC. So it didn't really affect anything else in the game except for the stuff that came into that DLC. So if I wanted to buy that car at the cheaper price, I had to play the Arena Wars, which is basically like a Demolition Derby kind of thing, or you know, just like a player versus player challenges, or I mean arena matches. You know, like you'd have like a match of like 30 people, and you'd all be up against each other, or you'd be in teams. You know, like 2 teams or teams of like 4 teams of whatever, you know, and you just play these matches that could last, you know, anywhere from, you know, 5 to 10 or 15 minutes or something like that, and you'd earn arena points, AP is what they called it. And so if you earn a certain amount of points, you'd rank up and so forth, just like you would with this game with XP, but it was just specifically the only way to earn. You couldn't earn them any other way except for to play the Arena Wars. Right. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. I get that, but everything that came with the DLC was like at a certain price, but the cheaper price was locked behind an experience level. And that experience level was random. So they had the Arena Wars cars. There was like 5 different cars, but 3 versions of each of these cars. And then there was And then there was 5 other cars that you could use, that you could do that were that were a little bit different, but still related. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but basically, what they did was 5x3 and then an additional 5. Okay, so it was like 20 vehicles, but essentially it was just like 10 cars or something like that. It was like yeah. So basically, let's say you have one car, but it has 3 different versions to it, right? But the one version you really want is the one you're going after, right? But in order to get it, you have to play the DLC Arena Wars, for an unspecified amount of levels. Because there was no, like here, you know, you go into, like in this game, you go into the awards menu or whatever, or the level unlocks menu, and you can see, okay, I'm getting this horse at level 79, right? Well, there was no option for that in Grand Theft Auto, the Arena Wars DLC. So I have this car that I really, really wanted to unlock, and it's like $2.3 million, but the unlock price is like 1.7, you know, and so I'm not gonna, you know, pay the 2.3 whenever I could only have to pay the 1.7. But you know, in order to unlock that price, I have to play the Arena Wars DLC until I reach whatever level the game decides that is going to let me unlock that price. So yeah. I'm at like level 90 something now, and I've unlocked a bunch of T-shirts that came with the DLC. The price for a bunch of T-shirts, you know, a price for a bunch of car mods, but I have yet to hit that car. So I'm just playing and playing and playing, and it's not unlocking, and so it's all random. And apparently, you can, in order to unlock everything that came with this DLC, you have to reach rank 1000. And it took me more than a week to reach like rank 50 or something. So I'm like, I'm not going to dedicate that amount of time to try to unlock something that I really want if there's no guarantee that I'm going to get it until you know, the last freaking rank. You know what I mean? It's like there's no incentive for me for that. But you could turn around and pay real money for in-game money and buy it, and that's your workaround. So you know, you just spend real money and you earn it that way, and it's so much easier.
That's pretty much what you're explaining. Is every game I've ever played is based that way.
No,
they're all in it to make money.
Yeah, they're in it to make money, but they're not in it to screw over the player. I've never seen that before. You know, this is the only game that I've ever seen where you have to pay real money in order to enjoy what you've already paid for.
You don't have to. It's an option.
If you want to enjoy it, you have to pay for it. I mean, that car, I really wanted that car, but I can't buy it because I have to spend real money on it. I'm not going to spend real money. I already bought the game. You know, I've paid $60 for the fucking game. I'm not going to spend another $60 for one freaking car. You're gonna fuck you.
No,
I'm not gonna do that.
I get your point, but the reason that they do that is because there are people out there that will do that.
I know,
and then they make more money.
I know that, but the thing is, if they made it like, if that car was like $3, then it would be a different story. Okay, I would buy that. Because typical DLCs, you know, like, back in the day when Grand Theft Auto was making story mode DLCs, they would make like Grand Theft Auto 4, for instance. It had 2 or 3 DLCs, The Lost and the Damned, two DLCs, The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. The Lost and the Damned was $20. And it came with like 20 something cars and like 100. No, it was probably like 50 or 20 or somewhere between 20 and 50 game missions, in-game missions, story missions or whatever. Like a new radio station or whatever, and a new character to play as, you know, and a whole bunch of an assload of stuff for like $20, right? And then another one, the Ballad of Gay Tony, was the same way. Or I'm sorry, the Lost in the Dam was motorcycles. The Ballad of Gay Tony was more like it was kind of like you're under the wing of a club manager, a nightclub manager, but it was the same way. They were pretty much the same way. Basically, you get a bunch of cars, a bunch of new missions, a totally new character to play as, and a whole bunch of new story content for $20. You pay $20 and you get all this content, like a buttload of content that you can play for weeks, you know, and enjoy. And you don't have to pay a dime, you don't have to grind, you just play it and enjoy it. You don't have to do it. There's no pressure. There's nobody, you know, better than you because they bought it, they paid more, you know, because they paid more for it, they get to be better, right? There was none of that. But now, all of a sudden, you know, online comes out, in Grand Theft Auto 5, and you know Rockstar realizes that they created you know, a cash cow essentially, because they would create all this content that you didn't have to pay for. It was free. It was all free, you know, which was the greatest thing, because then it made grinding worth it. You know, it's like, oh, this is free. I don't have to pay it. I don't have to pay real money. I can still enjoy it if I just do this mission, you know, or whatever. If I play it and do this or that, you know, and there was a whole bunch of, you know, opportunities for you to earn, you know, you could just do this or that or whatever and make enough money to buy whatever item it was in the DLC that you wanted, and you'd enjoy it. And it wasn't like, oh, this is lame because, you know, it's way too expensive, or I don't even know if I'm even going to get it at this price, no matter what I do or whatever. There was none of that. So at first it was okay. But then, you know, they realized that people were just going to just go ahead and outright buy it because they could. You know, they could just spend money, real money, to get in-game cash to buy things, and just instead of, because there are people out there who don't want to do the mission stuff, who don't want to play the game.
Yeah,
they just want the content and just enjoy and play with the content and fuck people over. You know, and there are people like that, and those are the people who go out and they you know, apparently they have parents who are loaded with money or whatever, or somebody, or I don't know, whatever. They just have ways of getting their money, or getting their content by just paying for it. But I guess Rockstar, you know, they realized that they could, oh wow, we could really make a whole lot of money just making crap content and putting it under a paywall and forcing people to pay real money for it, because most people do it anyways, you know. So why don't we just push it over the edge and make it a lot harder to earn things that we make, and make people pay for it, you know? Like, it's, to me, it screwed the game over, because I would rather say, hey,
this game?
No, Grand Theft Auto, but this game is going in that direction, because so the, like I said before about the DLC, you pay $20 and you get an ass ton of content, right? That to me is worth it. I would go out and I would pay $20 every 6 months for good content, for good stuff. You know what I mean? But here's the problem that I have with the way that they did Grand Theft Auto Online. So a car, one car in that game will cost you to in order to upgrade it all fully, to get everything that you want it, to get it the way that you want it, could cost anywhere from realistically in game $1 million to $3 million, depending on what kind of a car it is. Like the supercars, usually they go for just the sell price is upwards of $1.5 million. Generally, average is about $2 million. So we're talking about, you know, anywhere from $1.5 to $3 million for a car, you know, so, or $2.5 million for a car. So anywhere in between that range for one car. Okay. So their version of gold bars for Grand Theft Auto is shark cards. Okay, and if you buy a shark card, they have different variants of it. So let's just say you wanted the highest amount of money you could get for one shark card. That was $8 million. So you could guess how much you had to pay for that.
Yeah.
$100. $100 for just $8 million in-game cash, which will get you maybe 3 cars.
Yeah.
And that's without doing the upgrades, right? I mean, come on. Really? What kind of crap is that? You know, that's bullshit. When you used to pay $20, $20 to get 5 times the content.
Yeah, it goes back to the
it's
game
a business.
companies
I
trying
get
to
that.
make money.
I get it. It's a business, and I get that. They're trying to make money, but they're screwing over the entertainment portion of video gaming for me, because I'm not going to pay $100 to get, you know, a fifth of the freaking content that I used to pay $20 for.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't disagree with that, but that just makes players not play anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What that does.
I'm just going to go back
did the same thing. You could have your character the way you wanted it and grind shit out and make it yourself, or you could buy with real money stuff to make your character better anyway. So it's the same kind of deal anywhere you go. My deal with this game is that so far it's still entertaining to me. I get it, shit's broke, shit can work better.
Well, that's
but it's
the thing.
entertaining to
They're
me,
not
and
fixing...
I play games. I play games for them to entertain me, and if I got to put up with a little bullshit because I know they're in beta, I'll put up with that. And, and they haven't done anything that I disagree with, other than people that were exploiting stuff. They're getting rid of that.
Yeah. Well, that's because it makes them money.
I do agree that they shouldn't have changed the pelt and shit so you could make in-game money. They make that harder.
Yeah.
The other thing that World of Warcraft did that I hated was they forced you to play player versus player.
Yeah.
They forced you to do that.
And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing with this game. I watched...
Well, that's because that's a really integrated part of gaming.
Well, see, and
You're still hungry? I'll make you dinner in just a minute.
It's also incentive for people to... It gives people incentive to pay. Because if you...
Yes.
If you want to play the game, but the only way to play the game is PvP, and the only way to play PvP is to have the stuff that makes you a better player, then the only way to get that stuff is to earn money to do it, and the best way to earn money to do it is to buy it. Then Rockstar makes money, and people who don't, like me, who don't agree, who are against that kind of mentality, aren't going to pay. I'm not going to do it. I'll just stop playing the fucking game, and that's the way it's going to be. You know, Rockstar can lose my business. That's the way it is. Because the way I see it, I understand where you're coming from. Because with WoW, you know, you could grind and stuff and earn things to build a better character. But that's
the same thing that you said about the other game that you were talking about is Grand Theft Auto. It's the same concept.
I know that.
You could either grind for 2 weeks to make enough shit so that you can make your character this one thing, or you could pay $12.99 for a download on something that gave you the stuff to make that.
Well, see, yeah, but here's the thing, though, and you're right, and that's true. And I don't have a problem with that. I understand that that's how companies make money. I get that. My problem is that Rockstar's reaching way too far into the pockets of consumers to get it.
Right
like
now,
they don't have to go that far.
I agree.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think right now they're trying to get. They look like they're doing that. I hope to God they don't.
That's why I'm saying. Based on my experience with Rockstar, it's not going to change. It's only going to get worse from here.
Well, and they prey on people like me who, I don't want to wait. I'm just going to buy it.
Exactly.
I won't wait.
Exactly. And then you're also becoming by doing that, you're becoming part of the reason why they do it. You know,
Yeah.
because people
Oh,
like
yeah.
you will do it. You know, and then that's
Like right
just-
now, it's all I can do to not spend another $9.99 to go get the Panther saddle out of my stable. I'm fighting
Yeah.
myself not to do that.
Yeah,
If my wife knew how much money I've spent extra on this game, she would kill me.
yeah, and that's the thing, and that's why I'm not going to do it because like I have more important things I'd rather do with my money. You know, like I have a son to think about. You know, I'm not going to pay money on video games when I could give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, like
oh, yeah.
I have way better things to do with my money than that. But my problem is that I play video games because it's a release for me. I get out of my deadbeat life, my miserable, pathetic life, and I can play fucking cowboy, or I can play race car driver, or do a criminal outlaw.
You don't
race
have a deadbeat
driver,
life. That's not
you know.
that's not a good terminology, but it's the same reason I play this game. It gives me an out.
Oops, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I do have a deadbeat life, but you play differently. You don't have a deadbeat life. You play it for different reasons because you have a fantasy that you'd like to enjoy. You know what I mean? You have that. You get that enjoyment out of it. It takes you out of your world and into another world where you can
Yeah, which is
live
it's the
in.
same thing
And,
Worldcraft did too.
yeah, exactly. But my point is that the way that Rockstar has already demonstrated what they're doing with Red Dead and what they've done with Grand Theft Auto, I don't see it getting better. As a matter of fact, I see it getting worse. I mean, they may increase the payouts of carcasses, but I doubt they're going to make it that much better. Not like it
Well-
was before. They're never going to go back to what it was before. That's never going to happen. Period. That's not going to happen because if they're not making a buttload of money with this game already, by what they've done with this DLC, because here's the thing. It's kind of like the carrot in front of the horse kind of thing. You give the horse a carrot, the horse knows what the carrot tastes like, and then from the rest of the time you dangle it out in front of its nose, and he goes after it, right? And that's
They're
what you
always
do.
gonna
That's
do
what
that.
that's what they did.
They're always going to do that.
That's what they did with this game. They've given the players an incentive, a reason to enjoy the game, and made it so that way it was enjoyable. Like you love playing the game, but it's beta, so there's problems, yes, but it's going to get better, So it's really, really good now. Like there's a lot of things that you can do that you can enjoy, and the grind thing, like I was talking about before, isn't bad. Like for me, I can play this game and enjoy it, and I don't feel like I'm grinding. I'm earning money because I'm just doing stuff I want to do,
Yeah,
and then I
lowered
get
that.
to buy, and then I get to buy stuff, by doing it. I get to buy stuff for my character, make my character look cool, and everything like that. And it wasn't such a process to where, oh my God, I have to wait for 6 months in order to get that because I have to grind so long to make that much to get it. This is
Yeah,
not
it's
bad.
not that
I
long at all in this game.
I enjoy playing it, so it's not that bad. But now they've nerfed the payout for the carcasses, so I'm going to be basically making half as much money as I was before. But everything else, the prices haven't changed. I've lost
Yeah, they
incentive.
have.
I have lost incentive. No, the shotgun that I want to buy is still the same. All the upgrades for my cards are still the same price. Nothing has changed as far as character
That's true.
purchases.
The travel went way down.
Yeah,
The
but
clothing
that's
went way down, except for the clothing that's brand new. All of the other clothing went way down in price.
I didn't see that, but I mean the travel. I noticed that has changed, and that's a good thing because you travel a lot. That's just a waste of money. That's why I never
Yeah.
fast travel, because you travel a lot, and it was so
Yeah.
expensive that it was a waste of money because it was nearly as much money as you'd make in a mission. And then you make that money in a mission, then you spend it all on fast travel to go to the next mission, and it made it pointless. That's why hunting to me, right next to Valentine, was the best way to make money, the best thing to do, And so I just wanted to go and play the game and enjoy doing that, and it was fun for me, I enjoyed it. It was a fantasy world that I could live in, that got me out of, oh my God, I have to pay my bills. Oh my God, I'm live
still-
alone. Oh my God,
Well,
my
that's
life
still the
sucks.
same.
No, it's not. Now
Well,
it's, oh my God, I have to
some,
pay my bills. Oh my God, I have to do this. You know, it's become that. It's become my miserable life in this video game.
no, no, I don't think it has done that. But
Yeah, it has. Look, I've spent.
they just made some of this stuff harder, and they made some of it easier. And the
I
day
spent.
I think they discovered that people like to level up, people like to buy stuff in game,
Yes, but
and they're
I
just
don't think.
trying different stuff until they figure out what works great. And if the game fails, then they did it wrong, and we won't be playing it anymore. If they did it right, then we'll be continually playing it. It hasn't
Yeah.
wore me out yet. I have to go make these girls some dinner.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna get off because these missions aren't working, and I don't have any reason to hunt because it doesn't make me nearly that much money. So it's like
How much was the Panther before?
it was $13 for the carcass and then $7 for the skin. And the skin is like $5 now, and the carcass is $6.
So they're trying to level out the economy in the game, I think. Because just by that, if you go to buy like one of the coats that I bought, I paid $180 for. That coat is now $23.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you get your money back after you bought it?
No.
Well, see, they did that. They did that with like some of the pistol, like the Mauser pistol, was like I think $1,000 or something like that, and then they changed the price to it and gave everybody the difference back. That
Oh,
bought
well, if they did that, I didn't notice.
it. Yeah,
Probably because I'm poor all the time.
right. Well, I'm just saying sometimes they do that, but like the other day when I jumped on, I spent a couple $100, you know, on clothing or whatever because.
Really? Why is that popping up already? I literally walked away a minute ago.
Because I wanted these pants or whatever, and stupid me, you know, I bought that outfit instead. Spent way more money, and I didn't even like the pants. Rockstar doesn't have any return policy, so you can't you can't really see it very well, but you think you like it, you know, the way you do see it in the view outfit thing or whatever, and then when you get out into the real world and you actually get a better look at it, you realize you don't like it. Well, too late, too bad. Sorry, so sad. Sorry, not sorry. You're stuck with that.
See how many coats I have that are like that?
Yeah, you know, and it's
how much real that look great on me in the deal, and I get out there and I ride around and it sticks out on the side I don't like.
Yeah, and it's like you spent real money on that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't.
Well, no, I didn't spend real money on that scenario, but I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it just bothers me. It just irritates me, and you can't take it back. You know, you can't refund. Like Fortnite, their system is great. Like it keeps me coming back, even though I suck at the game. Like I keep coming back because it's fun. I paid $10 for that game, okay, and that was a year and a half ago, I think. And I've paid money that I didn't have to pay, you know, because I wanted to. You know what I mean? It had no difference on how I played the game. It made no difference on how I played the game. It just was a cooler look to my character, you know, or whatever, or basically another skin I could wear, you know, or whatever. So I pay, and their prices aren't the greatest, but they're not the worst either. You know what I'm saying? So let's say they have different like levels, different tiers for like their purchasable items. So they have basically it's you have the skin, which is it's a person, but you don't get to customize your character to make it look a certain way like it is in Grand Theft Auto, and my character stays that way. I just change my clothes. You know, they release different skins. Like for instance, with this DLC or with this new season 8, they have a pirate which is basically like Blackbeard, right? But they call him Blackheart. Okay, and so, but he has different, like, upgradable kind of versions, right? So there's like one version where he's just normal and he's got a little trimmed beard, and then the next version he's still normal but he's got a bigger beard, and then the next version he's got like a hook and a peg leg and a humongous beard, you know, and then the next version he's like freaking dead, like he's a skeleton, you know, and yeah, and there's like 3 or 4 other different kinds of skeleton versions, and that's all with one character, right? So a typical character like that would be 2,000 V-Bucks is what they call it, 2,000 V-Bucks. But in real life money, that's $20, right? Okay,
Right.
that's a little outrageous for just a character skin, but it's pretty cool, you know, because all the other skins in relation to that one character skin vary. Like, there's 1,000 V-Buck skins, which are like just $10, or there's 800 V-Buck skins, or they're variants. They have a whole bunch of different kinds. So, you know, you could spend $20, or you could spend $8, you could spend $10. You can, you know, they even have good
Right.
deals. Like they have every few weeks or months or whatever, they have like a $5.99 deal, right? Where you get a skin, you pay $5, you get a skin, and you get 600 V-Bucks. So you basically can get like 2 skins, you know, for the price of like half of a skin. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I mean, and they have a lot of stuff like that. But if you pay $10 the first time you buy the battle pass, the season battle pass, because they have, you know, every season that is a battle pass, and that's 100 tiers, and in each season you get with your $10 roughly 5-6 skins, right? Just by playing the game, and unlocking them by getting unlocking each tier. So like at tier 1 and 2, I got the pirate skin, the basic pirate skin, the Blackheart guy. That was tier 1. You automatically get a skin for buying the $10 battle pass. And then tier 2 was another skin. It was like this ninja guy, but he changes into a dragon, which is kind of cool. It's like a lizard kind of. Have you ever watched The Amazing Spider-Man? I think 1, where he faces off with the lizard.
Probably.
Yeah, so if you've seen that movie, this character kind of changes into something that looks kind of something like that. So, and that is tier 2. So 2 skins right there off the bat, $10. I've already made twice my money right there, because with the skins, the way that they level up, you know, you have to complete challenges or just outlive a certain amount of people or get a certain amount of experience points, and you just unlock stuff. So just by playing the game, after you've earned a skin, you unlock the rest of his skins, you know, the rest of his versions. So that's 2 characters, right, and like 5 or 6 different versions to each character for just the $10, which I only paid like a year ago, right? That $10 I paid a year ago, right? Because every season you get 1,500 V-Bucks, and every battle pass only costs 950 V-Bucks. So if you play the battle pass the first time you buy it, and you save your 950 throughout the entire battle pass, you can buy the next battle pass and not spend a dime. And that's what I've been doing. So I only spent $10 on this game, and I've gotten like, you know, 50, 60 skins over the course of the time of playing it, and I've only bought maybe 2 or 3 additional skins that didn't actually come in the battle pass that I wanted.
Yeah.
And that's where I paid the additional $20 or whatever since I started playing that game. And that's why I think they have it going right, because you don't have to spend the money to be a better player. You only spend the money because you want to. You know, it's something that you want to spend it on. You know, you have the incentive, and there's no grind for it. You don't have to grind for it. You don't have to play the game and 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 play the game to get it. You know, Like this cowboy hat, you know, I played for a week for that freaking cowboy hat. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's
Oh, yeah.
ridiculous, you know, to me. I mean, it was fun, yeah, but it's getting to the point where stuff like that is just going to turn out to be ridiculous. So I get frustrated, I get upset because, yes, in the end, it's a business, but on top of that, I want to be entertained. I want to play the game not because I want to play it, I want to have a second job. I want to play the game because I don't want to think about my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're taking that away. That's what they did with Grand Theft Auto. And you know, I play the game because of what I have invested in
Here's
it.
your dinner.
You know, I've already put so much time and effort and money into that game. Well, I really haven't spent that much money on Rockstar's game or the online version, just because I just don't see the point in it. But I mean, I've put a lot of work into it. I have 2 characters on there that are like altogether over a level 1,000. So it's like, I mean, I've got a lot of time in there, and I enjoy the mechanics. I love driving. I'm a driver. You know, I love to drive, and in that game, I could drive. You know, like I could never drive in the real world. You know, like that's the whole reason why I play it, is because I can never drive the way that I could drive in that game in real life. You know, and it's like I love
Sure.
it. You know, and that's what brings me back to it. But each car is got its own unique feel to it when I drive it. So whenever they come out with new cars and DLC, and there's one that interests me, I want to get that car. You know, but I don't want to spend 3 months trying to get it. You know, that one car or whatever. You know, I want to get it whenever they release it. You know, I want to be able to have
Right.
it whenever it's available. You know, and I'm not going to spend real money to do that because I just don't see the point in that. I'm not only do I not see the point in it, I don't have that kind of money. You know, I don't have $50 to put down on a car. You know what I mean? In a video game.
Well,
You know?
yeah, you would hate Call of Duty then, because they do that shit all the time. That's
Yeah,
one
Call
of
of
their
Duty.
rappors.
Call of Duty, I wasn't playing them whenever they did that stuff. Like I played Black Ops 3 was the last, no, Black Ops 2. Maybe it was Black Ops
Yeah,
3. I think Black Ops 3 was free download like last Christmas or something like that. And I think I bought it then. Or I got it then, I should say. I wouldn't say bought it, but I got it because it was free, but I played it for a little bit because I used to like Call of Duty. You know, it used to be fun to me. But then, you know, I became really really bad at it because either one, people were cheating and you know, modding their characters or whatever, and they were quick scoping, which basically is cheat. You know, even it was an exploit, but I mean, that just ruined it for me. You know,
Where the hell is camp at?
I don't know. That's another thing that I've noticed with this is my camp disappeared. I moved it one time because I didn't like where it was, and then I traveled to it, and then the next time I spawned in the game, it was gone. I'm like, well, I'm not spending. I just spent $2 to move it. I'm not going to spend that money again to move it. I'll just wait until it respawns in a place that I like or whatever the next time, and it hasn't respawned since. So
I think they said something in the notes that if you...
I'm going to start a dispatch rider.
Oh, you are? Yay.
And what about the notes?
Well, in the notes it says that if you're not using your camp, then you'll have to something to the effect you'll have to re-put it down.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that if I don't put a camp down every day, then it's not there the next day.
Really?
Or if I don't go there in a day, it's not there the next day.
Really?
But I think that's a bug that came with Tuesday too, because before that we didn't have that problem at all.
Right. Yeah, see, I don't know. They fix the game, certain little things about the game that benefit their business. They go for, this is going to make me money, so let's fix this first. Or this is costing us money, so let's fix this first. You know, they don't go towards, hey, this is a video game that we want people to enjoy. Let's fix the things that are broken in it that they enjoy. No, they want to fix the stuff that costs them money first. Which, like I said before,
which makes them money. Which anyone is going to do that.
Well, I mean,
holy shit, we're on a cliff for this.
I don't agree with that, and that's the same thing with real life in-game stuff. Like, for instance, if I was to run a business, you know, a real life business, I would be looking towards what's going to keep my customers around, not what's going to make me money right now. And that's pretty much what they do. That's pretty much what they do. They're like, oh, well, what's going to make me money right now, not what's going to keep my customers spending money in the long run. That's what pisses me off. It's because they're like, oh, well, I'm going to fix this because right now it's costing us money. Instead of, oh, I'm going to fix this because that's what the players want. And because if I fix what the players want, that means that they're going to spend more money. You know what I mean?
That fucker just... Jesus Christ, I hate that shit.
I wasn't shooting at you. "10 seconds! And I don't have a hat already."
I hate that.
I'm kind of getting irritated that I spawn now. Every time I spawn, I don't have a hat. Oh my god! She's gonna get it. Alright, she's gonna be invulnerable and hard to target for a little bit. Okay, apparently not.
Oh shit. I almost got on it.
Apparently you're supposed to be a little less vulnerable whenever you first jump on the horse now. And I spawned way far away, so it's going to take me 5 minutes to get there.
Oh shit, that guy just jumped that horse right off the cliff. I should have got bullets before we started this. I'm out of bullets.
That reminds me, I need to switch my bullets. What the hell, horse? Oh, you shot my horse. What a jerk. What a jerk. See, now I'm all flustered and frustrated and everything, so this started to irritate me.
God damn it.
Oh, what horse shit. Yeah, and they nerfed Deadeye too, so Deadeye's pointless anymore. I mean, it was kind of pointless before, but what's that?
They didn't nerf Deadeye. It works fine.
Well, apparently you can't get a perfect kill in Deadeye anymore, which I never got anyways, but...
Damn it.
I don't know, I think it's just still broken for me. Because it doesn't matter what I do, whether I'm in Deadeye or not, I still get killed the same, and I still don't get kills the same. It doesn't seem to make any difference to my character as far as Deadeye is concerned. Like, every time I go into Deadeye, I end up killed, and I never get any kills.
Come on. Fuck.
Huh? Holy crap, what the hell? Is this guy invincible? Hey, Wire, where are you?
Right here.
Okay, go get the horse. I'm taking these guys all out. Ah, I got like 5 kills in that life. Ride like the Dickens, Haywire! Ride, boy, ride!
I am. This horse don't go very fast.
Oh, I got stuck. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, I can't jump. Oh, god damn it! Fucking A! This is bullshit, man. They're gonna come after you now because my horse can't fucking figure out life. Nice, you got the kill. I'm trying to get to you, but I don't know if I can get up there.
I'm gonna make it.
What?
I'm gonna make it.
You're gonna make it?
Yep, I made it.
Alright. What the hell? How much XP and stuff did you get?
Oh, I didn't look.
I got 174.
Oh, I got mean face.
You got mean face.
Yeah,
hell does that
mean
mean?
face. And the thing that, you know, when you win, you do a nod or whatever. My face is really mean.
Okay. I
Where
have
you
no
at?
idea.
You
Sorry,
got
Stream, I got a
11
little
kills
heated
out of
there.
that. Holy
I
shit.
told you, I was killing motherfuckers like crazy. Like at the end there. That's what doesn't make sense. I'm your teammate. I got 11 kills. Yet I ranked 13 on that match.
Yeah, they're scoring.
Where
I'm
is
not
that?
sure how they're
Where
scoring.
does that make sense? Yeah, I don't get that. That guy killed one time. One guy died 3 times and he gets second place. What?
Maybe he got on the horse. Maybe it has something to do with getting on the horse.
Maybe. That would make
I don't know
sense.
the scoring.
That would make
I don't know
sense
the
because I never
scoring.
got on. I never did get on a horse. I never managed to get on a horse.
I know on the hostile territory ones, all you got to do to win that is to go take a property and not leave it, and not lose it. That's all you got to do to win it.
I got you.
Where the hell am I?
Not sure, but I need my hat and my bolt action because I spawned on a herd of deer. And this one is a 2-star. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it. Yeah, I hear bucks are only like, $5 now, whereas they used to be $10.
Do you hear? You don't actually know for sure? Or who are you listening to?
People that have been playing the game and streaming YouTube
Maybe you
videos.
maybe you better investigate that shit before you get all mad about it.
Well, because the cougar was right. I mean, that I didn't even know until I actually played the game and saw it. And the same person that said that deer were nerfed also said that cougar was nerfed. The same. He got the same price for his cougar. So I have no reason not to believe them.
Oh.
Besides the fact that they are also YouTubers that are the kind of YouTubers that do research and want to tell their viewers, the real deal, what's going on. They're not the kind of people who are just, oh, well, this is what I got, or whatever.
Go to Valentine's, see what that sells for. I didn't get that much into the hunting part of it, so it didn't really faze me. I never paid attention to how much they sold for anyway.
Yeah.
Because the way I made money was missions and showdowns and helping people in story mode. Or the,
Yeah, this is
that
a
was right on top
2-star.
of us.
This is a 2-star deer, not a 3-star buck. So, you know, it's not really gonna tell me much because I don't really know what the 2 stars go for. Because most of the time, I would kill 3 stars, and more often than not, they'd be bucks, not just deer. Like I try to go for the bucks instead of the deer more than I would,
Yeah.
you know, or most.
I'm wondering if they just changed
more the
what
majority of the
costs more
time.
money.
Well,
Oh, no. See, in my opinion, the elk should have been the most money that you could get, and they were like $6.
well, see, that's the thing though. That was weird to me because the elks didn't seem to bring as much as the bucks would, like
Yeah.
deer buck. You know, like an elk seemed to me like it would bring more money. Like you would
Yeah,
think
so
in
maybe
real
they
life.
just equaled that out, or I haven't shot an elk lately to see what they cost.
Yeah.
When I first started playing this, that's all I was shooting was big game like that.
Yeah.
Because I enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
In person, I enjoyed doing that, so I
Yeah.
liked it on the game too.
Yeah.
But I wore that out. I wore doing that out in story mode and on here, so I haven't done it much lately. Well, that
Right.
was cool lightning. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, look at the clouds though. There's a big circle hole in the freaking center of it. That's weird.
Where else can you see this kind of shit in a game?
I know. Yeah, that's definitely an incentive to play, but I mean, really to be honest though, the problem that I have is that you know, I don't want to just sit here and enjoy looking at the game. I want to do stuff in it and enjoy looking at the game too. You know what I mean? But if the doing stuff is really
where you're
not doesn't pay off that well, like I mean, let's put it.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I want to spend $60, pay for a game, put it on my PlayStation and play it. I don't
Right.
want to have to worry about spending more real money to get more shit on the same game I just spent $60. I get that.
Yeah, like when I was in college, you know, I was in basically the film making industry, right? And so one of my classes, part of the class was like trying to show us how payoff is affected, right? So, for example, you go to a movie, right? Because, like, say Star Wars or whatever, you know, you go to the movie because you want to see the movie, right? Because you know the story behind it, you know, whatever, you know, you have the draw to it or whatever.
Right.
But for instance, let's just say you just saw a trailer, you know, for this movie, and it looked really good in the trailer, but you don't know anything else about it. Well, the whole reason you spend the money to go to see the movie is to enjoy it and hope that it leaves you feeling a certain way or your expectations are met when you go to see the movie versus what you saw in, you know, the trailer for it or whatnot. So you go to that, yeah, $2.10 for a 2-star buck or a 2-star deer.
So they dropped them in half.
And $1.35 for a carcass, a good deer pelt. I mean, so yeah. So you go to the movie and, you know, you watch the movie and the ending really sucks, right? Well, you're not gonna spend any more money on that movie, right? And you're not gonna tell your friends to go see it either, right? So the whole point is you want to go to a movie and at the end there's this huge payout, like you leave the theater so satisfied with how the movie left you feeling that not only are you talking about it with whoever you went to the movie with, if you went with somebody, you're also going to go tell your friends to tell them to go get the movie. You're also going to go buy it on DVD when it comes out. You may even go see it again once or twice in the theater. You know, you're going to end up spending a lot of money on that movie because you like the way that it made you feel. Well, that's the same way with the video game, you know? Like, I don't have any there's no big payout. There's no blowout feeling, you know, that makes me keep coming back to the game. Like, you know, some movies will do, you know, like you have that huge twist at the end of a thriller movie, you know, a movie that keeps you on the edge and then blows your mind because it did something that you totally didn't expect, kind of thing.
Right.
You know, those are the kinds of movies that people love to watch. And back in the day, where they made the games that people love to play, they don't do that anymore. To me, it's like now they're just out because they want to make a buck. And
What
to me,
the hell?
the way they're going about it is not how you're gonna make a buck in the end. I mean, in the long run, because like I said before, like if you see a movie that is to you seems like it's utter shit, you know, you're not going to tell your buddies about it. You're not going to go back to see it in the theater, and you're definitely not going to pay money to buy it and bring it home and put it on your shelf to sit forever until you feel like watching it again after you've watched it a gazillion times. Because you're not going to do that because it sucked, right? But on the other hand, you know, you're going to put a lot of money into something you really do like.
True. I gotta quit using high velocity bullets for everything that I do. I forget to change. I think Alden is broke over here.
He's grayed out, so yeah.
Oh, he is? Why is that guy grayed all the way out? I don't understand that.
Is he over by the fast travel point? I don't see him.
No, he went inside.
Oh, probably because when you go inside, you get grayed out. Cause
You gray out when you go inside?
Yeah.
Like right now, he's still grayed out. He's still grayed out.
I think there's a...
Still grayed out.
Yeah, that seems a little excessive.
That's a little weird. Why is he so grayed out?
I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, I still love this game. I'm just waiting to see what they do. I hope it just continually gets better. I don't think their last update made it all that much better. It made it more entertaining for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got on and looked at a few things, and then, you know, I sold that cougar carcass and was super disappointed. I was happy about how the player blitz, though. That's about the only thing that I think is really awesome about it, because, I mean, not only do you not see people, like, close by like I thought you would, like, that guy that just left, like, we don't see him. Where'd he go, you know?
Yeah, you can't look at the map and see how many people are playing anymore because they're not there.
So it's like
unless they're griefers, then they're bright red and you can see them on the whole map.
Yeah. So that's really cool. I like that. I dig that. But where's all the rest of the stuff? Like, I mean, the daily challenges. Yeah, that's kind of new.
Well,
but
did you read the update thing? They're doing
the patch
things
notes?
every week.
Yeah.
Every week something new will be coming.
Yeah, they call it drip feeding. That's the same shit that they did with Grand Theft Auto. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It pissed me off. You know, I hate that. You talk about how all this content, and then you say it's going to come out that day, and they did it every single DLC. We've got all this content, all this stuff that's coming out. You know, March 14th. And then March 14th, you get a baseball cap and a fucking t-shirt. And then the next week, you get something else you don't want. And then the next week, you get something else you don't want. And then you have to wait for another 6 weeks to get what you were looking forward to on that DLC. You know? And it's like, I mean, come on, man. Exactly. And it's bullshit. I hate it. I want to enjoy the content they advertise. It's a false advertisement, is what it is, and it's bullshit. It's against the law. But
I
apparently,
just enjoy what's in front of us, and hopefully it gets better.
well, that's the thing. I already know Rockstar's track record, and I'm not enthused. I'm not impressed, and I can't think of the word. I don't see how it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, you just don't know. You're letting things that you don't know is going to happen work you up.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, and I disagree. People have told me this. Like, oh, you look too much to the past and expect the same. Well, I'm sorry, but there's this whole thing called history that is really true. If you don't learn from the past, you're just doomed to repeat it. And I mean, it's like, I don't understand why people don't understand that. Like, I am not going to put my finger on the hot stove after I've put my finger on the hot stove and got burned by it. I mean...
Well, I'll have to wait till I talk to your dad. Probably not tonight, though. Sorry, granddaughter was talking to me.
That's fine. But, I mean, it's like...
I understand. I get what you're saying. It's just...
Like, Rockstar... It's like the stove thing analogy I just said. You put your finger on the stove and you get burned, you're not going to do it again. Well, Rockstar has burned me before. They did this. They've done this. They're doing it. It's not, and it doesn't look any different than what they've done since the beginning of Grand Theft Auto Online. Pretty much.
Yeah, I agree. I have the same problem with World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And I left for a whole expansion because what they did was so goddamn stupid and childish that I just quit playing.
Well, what did they do specifically?
They came out with an expansion with stupid pandas in it.
With stupid pandas in it? What do you mean?
The pandas were the stupidest thing they could have done to that game.
Well, I don't... Panda? Like an outfit or something? I don't understand what you mean.
No, the whole expansion was a whole new race of character, and they were fucking pandas.
Oh.
So you had to go to Pandoria and level up a Pandorian in order to open more stuff in the game. It was just freaking stupid.
Oh, okay.
So I quit playing, and then I ended up buying it and going back and playing it again. And once I got through the Pandoria expansion, I never went back to that goddamn place.
Right. Well, see, and that's the thing. That, to me, that... I don't know. I can't really claim to know anything about that, but I can tell you from my experience, like, or basically my my interpretation of what you've told me about it. Like, to me, it seems almost like, hey, they're gonna incentivize people to try and play this new area they've created, right? Like, they want people to experience this new area. Like, they put all this work into, like, a new portion of the game, like a whole new experience in the game, right? Well, that's to me like what almost every update pack that WoW has ever made. Like there's been, I can't remember how many years ago it was the last time I played WoW, but when they first started releasing like update packs, it always seemed like there was like a new storyline for this character. Like they just introduced a whole bunch of new characters, and then these characters had all these storylines and stuff like that, which were new quests, and these quests took you into other areas you might not have explored before or whatever. So
yeah, that's the same kind of thing.
To me, it seemed like that's what they did, except maybe it was just not like your style of. It didn't appeal to, the norm.
Well, if you take a game that was at the time 6 years old,
yeah,
and they made cool characters, characters that made sense for the era of the game,
yeah,
and then now all of a sudden they come out with a new expansion, and it reminded me of Jack Black in the Ninja Panda thing that he was in.
Yeah.
All the
Panda
pandas
or whatever.
look just like that, yeah.
Really cartoony?
All the pandas, cartoony, just like that. They look just like that.
Fluffy and cuddly? Oh, I was expecting something like, the king, the Ice King or whatever kind of guy, like
No,
fearsome
no. Every
and you know, dark pandas kind of thing. That's what I would
no,
think.
no.
It wasn't anything
They
like
all
that.
look like Jack Black,
Oh wow.
and it was so goddamn stupid,
Yeah.
and I just gave up.
Well,
And I
see,
didn't
and
play for 2 years.
and that's the funny thing. The funniest thing is that like this DLC for Fortnite, this season 8 that just came out yesterday. Uh, it's I'm kind of irritated because like it seems like they're appealing more to children because they have a banana skin in it in the game. Like literally, you're a banana with legs and arms. You're a banana, and I'm
Uh,
like,
oh, jeez.
Jesus, no. And then today they have because every day they have a items in the item store, and today they released. You know, you're driving down the road and you see those little flappy little things that are blowing in the wind with the arms. You know what I'm talking about? They kind of get your
Yeah.
attention because they're just flopping all over the place. Well, these things are kind of like those, but they actually have legs and they're just fluffy little flappy wind thingy. I don't even know what they're called, but they're really colorful, like Easter colors. And I get it, yeah, Easter's like right around the corner, but whatever,
I
you know,
don't
it's
know. Let
like,
me think about it.
but I mean, they're just, they're, I don't know, they just don't seem Fortnite-ish. They're just more I mean, Fortnite is kind of cartoony and you know, gears towards children and stuff like that. Anyways, but this is almost like the baby version of the Fortnite, like
I
infants
watched your
kind
Charger
of thing.
Man YouTube videos with Fortnite. I watched you play for about 45 minutes.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and I'm like, when I'm sitting here sick, I'm just watching you play.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this game, it doesn't, it looks like you just randomly run around, break shit to get more shit, to break
Well,
shit to get more shit.
I'm not very good at building, but me breaking stuff is collecting supplies so that way I can build. That's what the breaking stuff is all about. But you jump in the game like you have nothing, and you have to get weapons so that way you can. You have to find the weapons, and the better weapons you find, the better chances you are of getting the kills and stuff like that. To get to the very end, to be the last person standing, and that's the incentive for it. To me, it's really fun because, like, as cartoony and silly as the game seems or looks, it's got a realistic combat system to it that appeals to me. Like the sounds, every single little sound in the game has an impact. Like I can hear if somebody's bashing stuff. Like I don't know if you've ever noticed while I was playing somebody's bashing stuff, I would stop instantly. You know, because I'm trying to figure out where they're at, and so that way I can get the drop on them and get the kill and before they see me. You know.
Oh, yeah, I seen you doing that. You were playing with another dude.
Yeah, Amish probably, or Epic or something. I don't know. Epic is
I
my
don't
son.
remember.
But yeah, if you tune in and watch every now and then, like tomorrow, I'm probably gonna play a little bit if you watch tomorrow or something like that.
I'm gonna actually try to go to work tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. But I mean, if you
We should
want,
find something to do here, though.
yeah, I don't know what to do here. It's like I'm
Find a tumbleweed and see if the sheriff works.
okay. But I mean, if you got like bored with this game or something, wanted to try something new, Fortnite is free to download and free to play. So if you wanted to join in on a session, I could kind of help you learn the game and see if you like it. That would be fun to me. I would enjoy that.
What do you think of the Anthem thing that just came out? I think
Anthem
it's
looks
called?
really cool. Is that's it's not BioWare who created that, right? It's another.
I don't know who makes them.
I don't know. I don't know, but I don't know. It just seems kind of like a new Destiny, you know, but a little different. I don't know. Is that for PlayStation? Because I thought it was exclusive Xbox, but I seen
No,
somebody
it's
playing
on
it.
PlayStation.
That was a PlayStation guy playing it. You know, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the. If you go into the PlayStation Store, it's there.
And it's like 50,
I was looking
60
at that.
bucks
I
from
thought
there.
it looked cool, but
Yeah, it looks gorgeous. The game looks gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It seems
I'm like you though. I'm looking for something else to entertain me when I get tired of playing this.
Yeah.
which I haven't yet,
Well,
but I'm sure it's coming.
well, Fortnite is kind of it's always there kind of thing. You know, like it's not. I'm not like bored with it. You know, like I enjoy it, and I'm not looking for a game to replace it or anything like that. But this game kind of came out, and I played it at first, wasn't really satisfied with it. It seemed a little lackluster, and I mean, for the most part, it still does. Like, there's only so much I can do by myself with this game, but it's enjoyable because it's a beautiful game. Like, it's literally gorgeous just to look at, and just kind of be a cowboy in the West and that kind of thing. But to be honest, I'm not really a huge Western fan. Like, I like Westerns, but they're not like my go-to kind of genre,
Oh,
like,
see, this is right up my alley.
yeah, like, I mean, I like the newer kind of Westerns, like American Outlaws kind of thing. Like, I love that. I like Young Guns 2.
Yeah.
Those movies are pretty good, but like the old Clint Eastwood movies and, I mean, John Wayne movies, they're great to watch like once, but I'm not the kind of person that'll watch them over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, this is kind of one of those games that, maybe if I'm in the mood for it, I'll jump on and play it for a couple of hours and then leave it again for another month or two or something like that, But Fortnite is something that really appeals to me because I really enjoyed Call of Duty. Like, I loved the fighting, or whatever. But like the guns, and the shooting and stuff, that was always cool. First person was never really that appealing to me, and then all of a sudden, Call of Duty was just, it became overrated with all the cheaters in there that learned how to no scope, and I could never compete with that because, I'm just not that quick with the controls. For some reason, I can't move my thumbsticks fast enough to make that, effective. And that's the way it is for any game that I play. I can't ever get the thumbsticks to move fast enough. Even if, and if I adjust my settings, then it's too much. I can't control it. I can't be accurate. So it's really difficult for me to play games like those. But then Fortnite came out, and it's like, well, I could, and I played that a little bit, and I could really value my character's life, like, which was something that you couldn't do with Call of Duty because it was kill and respawn, whereas this is kill and you're dead. That's it. You have to wait and play and start a whole new game. So it really gives you, for me anyway.
Even to knife some of these guys.
Yeah. It really gives me the, it pushes me to want to play more carefully. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think there's too many too close. Now let's just shoot them all. But for me, I really enjoyed, I enjoy the realism of video games where they make you try to take care of your character. Because even though it's a video game, you die and you can respawn and start over or whatever. But there's, like Red Dead, the story mode, there's an incentive not to get killed. You want to take care of your character.
Right.
And there's some element of, hey, I'm running around like a madman, out in the middle of nowhere shooting at stuff because it's a video game. But, in real life, you don't see people doing that. Like, you don't see people in a gunfight. What the hell? The horse just died.
What happened?
The wagon just glitched and the horses all fell down.
Maybe they put a time limit on now. You gotta hurry up.
I don't know.
That's weird.
That would make sense because you can't earn what little you do earn from looting. But anyway, as I was saying, freaking, I like.
We didn't kill the last guy. This last guy did it.
Weird. Well, he wasn't showing up on the radar. What the hell?
That's what this happened to us before. It was this guy.
I never seen him before.
You gotta kill this guy.
Oh,
He did it to us a couple times before.
what a jerk.
I don't think he gets up. I think he just figures we don't need it. Oh well.
What a loser. So yeah, but I mean, I like realism in the video games. Like for instance, if I was to be in battle myself, you know, I'm not gonna run out in the middle of nowhere or run out in the middle of the open where the enemy can shoot my head off, you know, from wherever. I'm gonna
Yeah.
hunker down, and I'm gonna take advantage of my environment and wait for my opportunity to get the upper hand on my enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's cool about this game.
That's the real. That's
Is-
how real wars, real battles, real fights are fought. You know, not this. Hey, I'm gonna run around until I die and try and kill as many people as possible. Hey, I'm gonna run around until I die after I've just got killed, until I can kill as many people as possible. You know, to me, that's not fun. So Fortnite, I have that in more of incentive because I only have the one life to live. Like, I'm not going to get to respawn in that game. Like, there are game modes where you can respawn, but I don't play them that much. But I might play them just to get practice in aim because I've been watching a couple videos and it makes sense. Because they're like, if you play games, the game mode is called Team Rumble, and you basically it's 2 teams of 20 players, and the first player to 100 kills wins the game or wins the match. So you respawn until the first person reaches 100, or first team reaches 100 points. So
Right.
that to me is the only incentive I have for that is to practice aiming, is to get my aim practice in, because you can't really practice much else like in a normal battle royale mode by having
What the heck are
one
you
life.
doing?
You know, I'm more geared towards I'm gonna hunker down and I'm gonna sneak around and try and take advantage of my environment and get the upper hand on my enemy, and wait for them or try and exploit their mistakes before I die. You know, because I only have the one life to live in the battle royale mode. So
Yeah.
I want to protect my character as much as possible. So that's what I do. And I don't like games where you're running around like a stupid retard, out in the middle of the open, just waiting for somebody to hit you with a bullet.
Yeah.
That to me isn't realistic. It's not as much fun.
Do you notice all your guns are in here now that you can clean? You don't have to clean the high roller all by yourself.
What?
You can clean all your weapons here now instead of like the high roller revolver. You couldn't because it wasn't in the menu. Now it is.
Huh. I didn't know that.
And there's a really cool shotgun in here. You should look at it. It's pretty
Very
cool.
cool.
Rare shotgun. Unique weapons.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And it comes with explosive slugs.
Nice.
I thought that was really cool until I ran out of those and discovered that you can't get any more.
Yeah, because you're not a certain level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you buy a pamphlet.
Oops, I'm gonna spend money here, and I need to buy that damn jawbone knife.
Oh, you gotta go to defense for the knife.
Yeah. Well, I do want to browse the catalog though, because like I want to see unique weapons.
They're supposed
There's
to be
only one
putting-
right now. The
rare shotgun.
the Evans repeater isn't in here, which they didn't specify. Oh, it's not going to be here Tuesday, actually.
It's gonna be here this coming Tuesday.
Yeah, but they said
told
it
you-
was. But they said it was going to be here Tuesday. They said it was going to be
kind
in
of.
the DLC. No, they said coming this day. This is the stuff that's coming this day. And then, oh wait, no, we're
This is-
releasing it. It's going to be available in the game. It's going to be programmed into the game, but not available in the game this day. You know what I mean?
This is the stuff
That's
that
their
irritates
way
Scott.
around it.
I take it.
Yeah. So this rare shotgun is $258, right? but it's the exact same. Whoops.
It's not the exact same. Look at it really close.
Okay, it's got
It's,
carvings on it,
do you want to see it? It's really cool. I bought one.
but the double barrel shotgun is $185. So you're paying about $100 more for carvings and
A
gold.
carving in the way that it's built, yeah.
Yeah. But the Evans repeater, I don't know.
And
the
if you
stats.
don't, like they said, if you don't buy it within a certain amount of time, then it's not going to be available anymore.
Yeah, and that's fine.
the thing
I'm
that
not
gets
missing,
you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not missing out on a
I think
weapon that's got cool carvings on it.
I think my character's getting fat. Am I eating too much?
Maybe.
I need to check my player. I kind of want this Tasman outfit when it comes out, except the hat is stupid. I like the boots.
Let's see. There's the Springfield. No, not Springfield. The rolling block is $411, which that was the same price as it was before.
Yeah. The gun doesn't go down.
The
Just the
shotgun,
clothes.
the shot-off shotgun is $111, which was the exact same price as it was before. So the guns, their prices aren't changing, but the way to make money is changing. You know, so it's to me, it's I don't know.
I think some of it changed, some of it didn't.
I just see it going downhill from here. Like Rockstar is just gonna keep with this trend. They're gonna make it harder for things, or they're gonna make it, or it's gonna level out to a point because they're not. They're probably gonna make it so where making money isn't as easy as it was before this last DLC, and that's not gonna change. And things may not, things that they add will gradually get more expensive. And then eventually maybe it'll be harder to make money, and things will just become more of a grind,
Yeah.
or you just incentivize to just go out and pay real money for it, which,
Oh my god, have you seen this Cavalier hat? Your character might need one of these. Are you still in the gun store?
no, I'm coming over to the general store now.
It's a god-awful hat. Why would they put
Is
shit
that
in here
big?
like
Is
that?
it that big floofy with the
Yeah.
feather thing hat? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I get it. It's what they wore, but really? Okay, so, yeah. The Roanoke, still the same price. But the Grizzlies Outlaws till 265. Which that I get because it was free, like when the game was first released. And I've just
Yeah.
missed out on that, so I get that, but I mean, okay, here's an example. So these hats that are just coming out, right? 135, 141, 139, 95, 158, 3 gold, right?
Right?
117, 152, 6 gold. But the old hats, $16, $6, 4 gold, $8, $45,
Yeah.
$11, $14,
Like the-
$25,
The
$69,
drifter hat that I paid 21
$21
gold for is now $25.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, all this old stuff, all this stuff in the game that was in the game from the get-go is all super cheap compared to what the other stuff is, the new stuff is. Like,
Yeah.
so they are not really changing the old stuff. So anything that's in the game that gets in the game is going to remain the same, and any new stuff is going to be either more expensive or different than what you might expect. But it's not, the prices aren't going to change. You know what I'm saying?
The price is lowered on them, though.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm
that
a little
much.
upset about the Cayuga hat because I paid 21 gold for the Cayuga hat, and you can now buy it for $25.
Oh yeah.
It
Are you
was
sure
gold
that?
only. It was a gold only hat.
Are you sure it was a gold only hat and not an unlock? Because
Yeah.
the Cayuga hat is $131
Uh,
for me.
it's 100. What?
It's
Seriously?
$131 for me. Cayuga hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's $131 for me.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong hat. What hat was I looking at?
I
Oh,
don't know.
I was
Warren
looking at
flop hat?
no, I was looking at the drifter hat.
Drifter hat. That's not even on this page. Oh, the drifter hat. Yeah, that one's $25. That one was
But
six. That one was what? 4 gold or something? 12 gold or something?
something like that.
Okay.
There is some cool shit in here.
I don't remember that. I bought the drifter hat. I didn't pay that much gold for it. Maybe that was
Like I
because that.
said, I go
Maybe
by
that
what
was
I
no,
like. I
because the
don't
stalker hat was the one that I got when I started the character.
even in real life. I don't care what the price is. I don't look if I like it, I buy it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not
Especially when
making
I
money,
had
so I can't
new
do that.
colors in the Brakeman jacket. I like it the best. My pants that I got with that outfit looks like they're made out of lizard or something.
Oh yeah.
I do need to look at my character though, because I wonder if I'm overweight now. I'm looking fat.
You play in first person mode or something?
No, I'm just
Oh,
looking
okay.
at him and the way clothes are fitting him now. I'm like, that don't look that good anymore.
Yeah. Anywho, I don't want to spend too much time all searching through this thing.
Okay. No, I am overweight. I've been eating too much.
Yeah, you got a tum tum on you.
It says overweight right there, sure as shit, in general. I need to do some laps or something. Your stats are impacted how your core eating will refill your cores. I've been drinking too much beer.
Guess that's over.
That's funny. Did you hear that?
What?
You said, I think I've been drinking too much beer. And then this character, NPC, goes, I guess that's over. That was such good timing.
Yeah, my stamina drain rate now is...
Shit, Cheeto. You scared the bejesus out of me.
Need to quit eating so much. Didn't you guys already have dessert? Well, there's Girl Scout cookies in there. And what do you want? You want orange? Then I don't know what you want. Yeah? Go look. Well, how do I fix that overweight shit?
Eat less. It'll probably be something that'll take some time.
I've been drinking beer every time I'm at camp. Maybe I need to stop doing that.
Yeah, that'd probably help.
Well, before I wasn't eating enough, and now I'm eating too much.
Yay. Well, now just kind of gauge what you were doing before and what you're doing now and shoot for the center.
Well, I changed. Instead of just the beans, I moved it to cheese.
Oh.
I was
Okay,
just
so
eating beans before.
eat less cheese and the same amount of beans?
No, I went to cheese because it restores your dead eye.
Well, I'm just saying, eat beans and cheese, but less cheese. Because if you were just eating beans before and it didn't do anything for your weight, and then you went to beans and cheese, well, maybe you just need to cut back on the cheese. But I've got me a
Maybe I need to run more.
treasure map. Citadel Rock.
Go
I
do
don't know
that.
where that's at.
Where?
Citadel Rock. That is there. It's kind of far away. Guess we could fast travel to Valentine. It's another $8 easily. I mean, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. I think I'm going to hop off after I get this treasure map, to be honest. Because none of these missions are working. Not properly and not at all. One or the other. They're like mega broke. They were broke before, but now they're mega broke.
Well, I think I'm gonna get off for
kind
a
of
minute
irritating.
and get these kids situated.
I might hop over to Fortnite and play a little bit of Fortnite and then go to bed.
Yeah, if you're still on when I come back, we'll do something. Maybe.
Well, I mean, I won't be on Red Dead probably, but
All right.
but yeah, like I said, if you get to a point where you're bored with this game and you want to give Fortnite a shot just to see if you like it or whatever, then
Yeah, I might look at it. It looked too cartoony for me, but
That's
I've been looking at other games.
That's what I thought
Other
too.
games.
You know, I really thought that was too cartoony for me, but the real draw, like the appeal to me is the gameplay and like the combat realism really is what, like, it's so satisfying to get a kill. You know, like when you play that game, it's like, especially when you get a sniper kill, like in the battle royale game mode in this game is really well done. Just because, like, you really have to care for your character if you want to get that victory at the end. If you want to win, you know, the game mode, you really have to be careful of how you play, and you know, you can't just run and gun. And I mean, there are people who run and gun it, but I mean, and they're really good at it. And I mean, nowadays it's a lot worse than it was before because people build like mad crazy, and it's really hard to compete with that. And I'm trying to right now learn how to do that, but like that's something that might be like really frustrating for you because like you're first starting the game, not knowing what you're doing and stuff like that. That might seem really intimidating to have somebody coming on you like that. But for me, like I really feel good behind a sniper rifle because I can get people at a distance. And the building kind of thing, yeah, it makes a difference, but it's not all right in my face, you know, like there's nothing, they're building all the way around me, you know, and doing all that. There's nothing I can do about that. But at a distance, you know, I have a chance. I have an opportunity to take them out before they build like crazy like that, you know. So it's, you know, there's different ways people can play a little bit differently and still win. So I don't need to be a builder necessarily, but you know.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get off here and get these kids situated.
Look it up.
So I'll probably talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay, well, I think that's going to be it for me today. Thanks for tuning in. Oops. That was a nice stream. I got to vent my thoughts and all that stuff, so it is what it is. Rockstar made a great game, but the way they're going about it, just, I mean, it just doesn't seem that appealing to continue playing like I think it should be. Anyway, enough jibber jabber. See you later. Maybe.